the issue of travel and the issue of issuing documents. For travel, we wish to report, as you remember, when the Commander-in-Chief, President Ramaphosa, declared the country to be in a state of disaster, we closed I'm having some disturbance because I'm hearing something when I thought everything is quiet. We closed 35 border posts and we're left with 18. Now I want you to understand very well. During that time there was no lockdown, and that's why we allowed the 13 border posts to continue normally. Now there is a lockdown, people are not going to move. So we have taken a decision that the remaining 18 border posts will continue to allow movement of goods and essential services, but will be totally closed to the movement of people. Let me repeat this. In the 18 border posts, because I remember there was a headline about Beit Bridge, including Beit Bridge, they will continue conveying goods between South Africa and our neighboring countries, but no human beings will be allowed there for the next 21 days. Those who are coming into South Africa, we are aware that there are many nationals in our neighboring country who get health care from South Africa. They will make a special arrangements with Home Affairs to come and make use of our health services, both public and private. So it will be a special arrangement. Otherwise, ordinarily, there will be no movement of people around our borders. Now the civic division deal with essential documents, and when I came here, I had some people asking through the radio, through one of the radio stations, what Home Affairs is going to offer. I think it's good for me to answer that question. Home Affairs will have a skeleton staff, and for the purpose of issuing 2 types of documents, and only 2, unless there is some emergency which I could not yet fathom. Firstly, Home Affairs will issue temporary IDs for those who have lost their IDs and need to make transactions, for instance, maybe with the bank or any other transaction that is essential during these 21 days. So it's only a temporary ID. There will be no application for new IDs during these 21 days. So only those who apply for a replacement because theirs is lost. Secondly, we'll issue replacement birth certificates to those who lost them. For instance, if a child needs child support from SASSA and they've lost their birth certificate and SASSA wants it, we will issue that. It is important for me to mention why only these 2 documents. We are issuing them because it's safe to do so. Because they are repeats, we can easily check them against HANIS or Home Affairs National Identification System, which is a biometric system. And we can also easily check them against an NPR, which is the National Population Register. Anybody who is applying for an ID afresh or a birth certificate afresh, because they are not on HANIS, they are not on the National Population Register, we won't be able to serve them until the 21 days are over. It won't be safe because we'll issue documents to wrong people. Lastly, I actually said 2 documents, I'm correcting myself. There's a third one, a death certificate. We'll issue death certificate as we have normally done even before the lockdown, because during that period, people might need to bury the dead and we could not punish them. So death certificate will be issued as they were. We won't issue passports at all. I'm just repeating, because I've mentioned the 3 documents that will be, but for emphasis, we won't issue passports at all because there's no movement of people anywhere. We won't issue any new ID. We won't issue any new birth certificate. We won't issue any marriage certificate, new or old, because there won't be any emergency. You can wait until the 21 days. Maybe the 21 days will also give you time to think whether you want to get married or not. It will be a good time to reflect. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, the government printing works falls under Home Affairs. All these documents I've mentioned are printed by the government printing works, including some government cassettes and some other government documents. So for that reason, government printing works will remain with skeleton staff for the purpose of printing all these documents, which I said will be printed. Thank you very much.